Hello, welcome to the update. I'm Maham Kashani. The Federal Treasurer is warning the economy is expected to slow considerably. Some economists believe a recession is the only way to bring down inflation as the Reserve Bank weighs up a record 10th consecutive hike. In an interview to air tonight on Channel 9, Jim Chalmers says while he's confident Australia will avoid recession, we'll need to watch our spending.
Well, I think inflation is starting to come off, but even as it moderates, we can't be complacent about it because it's still going to be a challenge in 23, just like it was in 22.
An interim review from a months-long inquiry into the nation's immigration program is set to raise the alarm on a talent drain. The findings, to be handed to Home Affairs Minister Claire O'Neil this week, will urge the government to consider overhauling labour market testing rules to advertise locally before recruiting skilled migrants. Police are resuming their search for a missing swimmer at a popular Sydney beach. An 18-year-old boy didn't return to shore after swimming with friends at Freshwater Beach last night. Heading overseas now, Ukraine is facing strong pressure to retreat from Bakhmut to save its soldiers from a brutal Russian offensive in the eastern city. Russia's Wagner military group has made further advances into the city overnight, according to British military intelligence. The head of the United Nations has slammed rich countries and energy giants for hitting poorer nations with very high interest rates and fuel prices. Speaking at a summit in Qatar, Antonio Guterres says the tactics are preventing least developed countries from improving their economies, health and education.
Fossil fuel giants are raking in huge profits, while millions in your countries cannot put food on the table.
And a US appeals court has ruled the word Gruyere can be used to label cheeses in America. The Virginia court upheld the ruling, stating the US does not have the same strict rules as Europe on the designation of origin for foods. In sport, the Seagulls, Cowboys and Rabbitohs have all posted wins in the NRL. In AFL, the Demons outgunned Richmond by 50 points in their practice match. The Bulldogs thumped the Kangaroos by 58 points. And Australia is turning its attention to the fourth test as it looks to level the series against India. Pat Cummins is set to remain in Sydney due to family reasons. In entertainment news, Harry Styles fans have been treated to a surprise performance of The Horses at his second Sydney show last night. Aussie rock icon Daryl Braithwaite appearing on stage to perform the hit with Harry as thousands of delighted fans joined in. It marked the end of Harry's Love on Tour in Australia as the British pop star heads to New Zealand. And that's the latest from the Nova podcast news team, but we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.